you guys can see, new episode live on the Don't Be Sour podcast. I think that was my third episode with the boys. Feels good to be back. Promised you guys last video that I would continue vlogging, and I did just that. Starting this video off with a workout. Today was a chill cardio day. Just wanted to give you guys a quick physique update. Just before we get into this, I want to say that I probably feel physically the best that I've ever felt in my entire life. Maybe you guys think I'm smaller, or maybe you think I'm big, whatever, or maybe you think I'm lean, or I'm fluffy, whatever. I can confidently say that this is the least I've weighed, but the most pleased I've felt in a very long time. If you date back to IFBB days, IFBB Pro days, or whatever you want to call it, competing days, I hovered around close to 220, and I was just like a stocky, somewhat lean dude. And now, I've kind of developed this training routine where, high intensity interval training, and then obviously bodybuilding, 4 to 5 times a week. Sometimes I'll throw in the cardio here and there, but it's usually just like a combination of everything. And I'm noticing that like my body is just responding really well to it. Right now I'm sitting around 207 pounds. I know it sounds crazy, but I haven't been 207, and I haven't stayed consistently at 207 since I was like 18, maybe 20. Like, it's been a very long time. So feels good, man. Feels good. Yeah, man. Not bad at this physique. Not mad at all. How many people, Trina, you said at RZP?
There's already 95.
Okay, cool. Plan is I'll load that up on Friday for sure. All right, so Monday meeting is now handled, and I ran the most important errand of the week, which is stocking up on food. If you guys don't know, I've been working with MyFitFoods for probably about a year now. I have a really good deal with them, and I'm not promoting this because I make money. I actually make zero money off of this. They just have really good food. I don't know if MyFitFoods is in your area, but I'll go through this, and if you have a MyFitFoods in your area, please go check them out. So I laid out all the foods here. We have the snacks, which we have these protein balls, which if I'm on the go and I don't have time to eat, I'll just pop one of these or two of those. We have these protein muffins, which I ate in the car. That's how good they are. These are blueberry protein muffins. The macros are not that bad. 10 grams of fat, 16 grams of carbs, 8 grams of protein. And then we graduate to lunch and dinner items. We have the bougie mac and cheese, salmon Alfredo, bison shepherd pie, orange chicken. Since it's about 3:55 p.m. and I'm gonna be real with you guys, I have not eaten, and it's looking like it's gonna be one of those rainy, super rainy days. I think I'm gonna pop this in the microwave. 14 grams of fat, 41 grams of carbs, and 44 grams of protein. So you cannot be mad at that. What I like to do is take off the plastic, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm gonna close it just for cinematic effect, but I'm definitely taking that out, and I'm taking the plastic off. So I figured I'd show you all the finished product of sitting in the microwave for 90 seconds. Side note, the weather in Houston has been like this for about 2 weeks. 2 weeks of just nonstop rain. And what sucks is me, Max, and Joe and Christian were supposed to go golfing tomorrow, and it's probably not happening now. It's definitely not happening now. I was really hoping I could practice my golf swing. So I'm here in Houston, obviously, 96 degrees, feels like 120. Today, for the first time, I'm trying matcha. I hope I'm saying it correctly. A local coffee shop here in Houston called Carino. It's next to a mechanic shop, kind of like the vibe, rugged coffee. I guess this isn't coffee, but it's matcha. This is a vanilla matcha. I've stopped drinking caffeine because, I got too dependent on it, and honestly, it started to feel like it would make me like super anxious. Like I would try coffee and it wouldn't work, and I just got to a level where I was drinking the strongest version of coffee. I was looking for the strongest version of coffee on a daily basis. Eventually found it. I stopped enjoying the way it made me feel. I felt like I was a drug addict just trying to chase some sort of high. So today I'm trying matcha for the first time, and I'm not gonna lie. It has a very herbal, healthy taste to it, but it doesn't taste horrible. I guess the second part of this would be to see how it makes me feel. I've heard it's natural energy, natural not natural high, but like a natural energy. So let's see how this makes me feel in a couple of hours. I put out a vlog today.
Did you?
Yeah, first vlog in 3 months. Proud of myself. All right, man, we here in Houston. We just wrapped up a photo shoot. It's the 7-year anniversary weekend, and we have a few of the influencers down in town. We got Kevin.
What's going on?
Got his boy Alex.
Nick.
Nick. Nick?
Nick.
Oh, I'm tripping. Yeah, it's Nick. That's horrible, man.
I was go with it. I was like, nah, I can't.
You know why I said Alex is because Ryan told me there was a guy named Alex that was filming, and when you came in the Kango, I thought you were Alex.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my bad. Nick.
No, this is my boy.
Yeah, from way back yonder, or like just
Nah, like middle school. Like
That's young though.
yeah,
That is
not
young.
like young.
Yeah.
that's a long time.
Yeah, it's a long
You gotta cherish relationships like that. This is the Airbnb we got for, I think, the 5 influencers that we flew in here. This is a nice Airbnb, man. Influencer Airbnb thing in a very long time. This is the gym. They have like a really nice downstairs area, like lobby, loft area. Pretty much this is a house that they like completely gutted out and made like a house specifically for things like this. Really nice backyard spot. Oh, I like that. This Osmo's clutch, man. Osmo's super clutch. All right, so in the last video, I mentioned how it was INAKA's 7-year anniversary, and we were gonna be throwing this huge like birthday anniversary bash at Porsche River Oaks in Houston. Tomorrow's the day. Relocated to Houston. I'm closer to the influencers, I'm closer to the event, and honestly, it feels good to be closer to everything and not be 50 minutes away. We checked into a very, very historic, unique hotel. We're here at INAKA's 7-year anniversary party, and honestly, guys, the turnout was absolutely amazing. We got Sam here, chilling, trying to get some AC. Boys been dipping. The boys been dipping the heat all day. I think we had about 500 people show up, and I'm about to show you how crazy it got.
It's really bold out here.
From a pool of 700 people to a baby shower, we made it happen. FYI, I don't drink. This is gonna be a sip. I think the coolest thing about Charlie is that like this is the name that people call me when they can't pronounce Charlie. I have to ask Max why he named his son Charlie. This is the reason why I tell people to call me Sean at Starbucks. It's because when I go to Starbucks and I say Charlie, they say Charlie. Charlie, if you ever watch my YouTube videos in the future, just know that you're loved by an amazing father and mother. And your dad's a really cool guy. And we're celebrating you today.
Who will change more diapers, mom or dad?
That gets us me.
No, correct answer is mom. Who will want more kids first?
So we played a game. Who said it first? Or who said it, mommy or daddy? I got 13, which means I think I came like 4th or 5th out of everyone that competed today. Got a gift.
Damn.
Smell it. It smells so good. Damn. Wow. My house is gonna be filled with so much peace and good fragrance. I can't wait. Damn. Oh God. I mean, I don't know if it has a sensor or not. Alright, so real quick, just to give you guys an update. Yesterday's event was very successful, and now we're here home touring, looking at some homes. As I mentioned in the last video, I am looking to sell the crib move to something bigger, grander. When I say bigger, more land. Currently on 2.5 acres of land, as you can tell in the back. And then if you look this way, you have a bunch of house. You have a really nice pool right there. This house is really beautiful, very modern. It was built quite a while ago, but they did some recent finishes, recent remodeling to it. And honestly, I'm instantly in love. We have a separate apartment right here. We have the pool, like I said, right here. We have some garden space. You have this house that has like a modern country style ranch feel. And like I said, there's 2.5 acres. 2.5 acres, a lot of land for you to do whatever the hell you want to in Texas. I like it a lot. What do y'all think? Comment down below. Obviously it has a lot of work that could be done, but you know, who doesn't like a little home project? Something to spice things up. Really feels like we're back in the old days. Not only am I vlogging again, but I have a full membership to Alpine. Like, who am I? Self-vlogging and Alpine. Yeah. I don't know if I told you guys, but I actually tore my pectoral muscle about 3 months ago. Since then, I haven't really worked out chest. Today is the first day I've had like a full, single focused chest day. And we're doing 2 plates on each side. It feels kind of weird. It feels like I'm trying to, it feels like I have to rework myself up back to doing the weight that I used to. There's this anxiety that comes with like lifting heavy weights again, especially when it comes to chest. What happened was I was maxing out at Kango. I was doing 345, I think, on bench. And as soon as I went up, everything just popped. It was very painful. This whole side was just filled with blood. It was bad. Couldn't work out, couldn't do anything for like 2 weeks. But like I said, we're back, we're doing chest again. All right guys, so we just finished a chest workout and I realized I haven't given you guys an updated physique update in a very long time. Cardio day. Just wanted to give you guys a quick physique update. Honestly, yesterday I had Wingstop. I ate like shit the entire weekend. I used the anniversary as an excuse, but I'm back on track today for My Fit Foods meals. This is me right after a workout, chest workout. Chest is fully pumped. Like I said, this is the first chest workout I've done in a very long time, and I have not seen my chest this pumped in months. Like, I haven't focused on chest in a very long time, and it feels good to finally see a full chest. Granted, this will probably last for like 30 more minutes. This is where I stand at 210 pounds probably after the weekend. I usually try and stay between 205 to 210. Like I said, I eat clean throughout the week. And then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I absolutely indulge in bad food. Ultimately, physically, this is the best I've ever felt and looked. And it feels really good to be able to maintain this. I feel like me, Christian, and Max, we're all in this stage of our lives where like we don't care about being super big or super shredded. It's just all about like maintaining like a fit physique year round. And that's how I feel right now. All right guys, so we just wrapped up at the gym, and I know there's been a lot of talk about selling the house, potentially selling the house, moving, whatever, looking at new houses. But I figured while we're still in this current house, we might as well enjoy it. So it's 110 degrees. It's very hot outside, and I have a pool that barely gets used. And the reason it doesn't get used is because I haven't really taken the time to set it up the way I'd like to set it up. So today we came to At Home and we bought the appropriate furniture to make the pool enjoyable. Oh, this might not work.
Oh shit.
So here we have it, the finished product. We have these 2 lawn chairs. What I was trying to do was figure out how to block the sun. You know, aesthetically, you would want this to be in the middle. However, the sun doesn't work like that. The sun's not cooperating today, so I have it on this side to block the sun. I'm probably gonna move this around a little bit, but here we have it. All right, guys, so we just got back home from golf, but I went golfing with Christian, Max, and Joe, and I was making contact today. Oh, so lots of improvement from the first one already. While we're here, I'm gonna show you my golf setup, and I want to run through the golf clubs that I have. And honestly, I'm not gonna run through them because I have no idea what they are. Let me not act like I know what I'm talking about. But I'm gonna show you them. I want you guys to tell me what you think about these golf clubs. So I have a Wilson set. I'm not gonna lie, I got them from Walgreens. I got them from Walmart. Ordered it online. But I mean, we have the putt. And honestly, for me, compared to what I was using with Joe and Max today, these are pretty solid. I don't know, it feels good. Like, Joe and Max keep telling me that these are cheap, I need better clubs, but I don't know, I just feel like these feel amazing. Like, even this driver, like, hold on. Like, what makes this so different than the one I used today to hit that, the one that you guys just saw me smack it with? You know, what makes it different? This is a really good club, in my opinion. I mean, if you can tell the difference through this camera or through the brand, please let me know. I am interested in getting better. So if getting better means buying better clubs, then shit, I'll go for it. But yeah, this is the Wilson set. Got my glove in here. It's pretty nasty. Wow, it smells horrible. Nike glove in here. I might even go to the range before just to get some practice. What's going on, guys? So back to the main reason you guys probably picked on this video. Yeah, I keep getting questions. Are you married? What happened to the engagement? What happened to your fiance? What happened to this? What happened to that? I'm not gonna lie. For a little bit, it was kind of cool to keep that part of my life under wraps and just kind of keep it secret and to ourselves. After a while, it kind of gets annoying when you continuously see the same comment over and over in every single video. And I'm sure you guys are getting as frustrated as me. I'm kind of just ready for that chapter of questions to be over with. That way I can just move on with like giving you guys consistent content, being out there 100%. I guess, in a sense, versus like, you know, tiptoeing around that question. Obviously, when it comes to the marriage question, no, we are not married. We're not married yet. Marriage is something that we want, yes. Marriage is something that we're working towards, yes. Are we together? Yes. You know, are we good? Are we happy? Yes. Is everything still the same? Yes. You know, everything is good in that aspect. I guess without oversharing, the marriage at that exact time that we were planning for it to happen, which was in 2024, we both felt like it wasn't the right time for that to happen. So we made a very mature, combined decision to move forward with accomplishing that marriage at a later time. As details begin to present themselves, we get more concrete details. Obviously, you know, with this being something that I've used to document the majority of my life, I will share that with you guys. You know, I feel like there is definitely no problem with me being transparent with you guys. I think that's how you guys grow with me. You guys learn from my mistakes. You guys learn and grow from my mistakes. I know some of you guys do, whether it's business or personal. And I have no reason to hide or prevent you guys from hearing or knowing that from the source, which is me. I feel like there's really not much more to say about it. If you have the question of if Shali is single, the answer is no. If you have the question of Shali being in a relationship, the answer is yes. If you have the question of Shali, you know, wanting to be married, the answer is yes. And is it with the same person? The answer is yes. Have I been private about that? Yes. Is there a reason why I've been private about it? No. I just feel like there's a lot of even when we made the decision to push back the marriage date, I guess I'm guilty of feeling like there was this huge amount of pressure I felt I was dealing with because of everything not going as planned as I had documented on YouTube for you guys. But at the end of the day, you know, I have to also remember that, you know, we're humans And sometimes in life, things don't go 100% the way that you want them to go. I'm sure if you're watching this video, if you can think back to one thing in your life that didn't go 100% the way you wanted it to go, it doesn't mean that you're an absolute failure. It doesn't mean that what you were trying to do was an absolute fail. It just means that, at that moment, God didn't want that thing to happen. And that's kind of how I look at our situation. We're very much in love. We're very much about each other. We're very much accepting of each other's lives and lifestyles. The beauty of what I do is that I can share life in every single form, every single aspect with you guys, and I can be completely transparent with you guys. I'm not gonna lie, for a little bit, I did like keeping you guys on your toes. I did admit just now that, there was a lot of pressure. There was some pressure that came with like things not going as planned. I got over that a while ago. I think recently it was more so me thinking of when and where to say it, when and where to drop that video and explain and clear up that situation. And I feel like this was a good way. And of course, part of it was like, let me keep y'all on y'all's toes. Please don't hate me for that. Hopefully this clears up a lot of confusion and this clears up a lot of like guessing. And hopefully you guys can just enjoy my content. I feel like, just to kind of get off that topic, I feel like I went through a lot of changes in the last 2 years. Moving, business, stepping into a new role, life changing. Just so many things happened in life in the last 2 years that like certain points become a lot for someone. Ultimately, that's why you guys didn't get the consistency from me when it came to YouTube. I went through a lot of personal things that I will eventually share with you guys as this current series of whatever the hell self-vlogging continues. I went through a lot of things that I think will help a lot of you guys if I continue to share and open up about them. Not that the relationship thing is a big deal, because it is a huge deal. There's so many other things that like happened in the last year or two that like did have an impact on me. Just very thankful to be alive, to be healthy, to be in a very great position, to still be doing what I love, to still be on top and still like just, wake up every day and be able to do this and share this with you guys. I think that's the beauty of the art of like YouTubing and being a social media influencer, and then also being able to be blessed with like a friend group and just like a supporting cast, you guys, and then of course my family and friends. To wake up and do what I love every single day. I think sometimes I lose sight of that. Sometimes it can definitely get to my head, and I think it gets to everyone's head. The point of what I'm trying to say is that, not everyone's perfect and everyone makes mistakes, and you're not going to wake up every single day motivated to like do what you want to do or do what you've been blessed with. I think one of the biggest things was just like losing sight of what I've been blessed with. I think sometimes when things aren't going your way 110%, you tend to lose sight of that. So I'm in this season of gratitude, a season of just like getting back to what I love, getting back to, YouTubing and just, being everything that I can for you guys and then also the people around me. Be a good leader. I want to be a good YouTuber. I want to be a good influencer for you guys. I want to be a good son, a good partner, and all of the above. So as this series goes on, for now, I just want you guys to continue to support my videos, like my videos, share my videos, engage in my content, and of course, just keep me going. I think I love the interaction. I love all the positive comments on the last video. I'm just in love with where I'm at right now in life, and I'm very thankful, extremely thankful. Hopefully that answers a lot of questions. Like I said, I'm back to vlogging, and I hope you guys can enjoy that. Hopefully this video was sick and you liked it. There will be today's Wednesday, so there will be another one like Monday. Like I'm really serious about popping these things out. So turn on your post notifications, subscribe to my channel. I'm giving y'all quality content at least once to twice a week. I promise. Peace.